We're speaking with Bill Winslow here from Morley Pedals, NAMM 2018 Media Preview Day. Bill, can you tell us about the Morley Company?
Well, the Morley Company's been around since the late 60s, actually much earlier as Telray Electronics, and making wah-wahs, effects pedals, volumes, switching devices, tuners, all kinds of other crazy things, all the way through the 70s and 80s. Sound Enhancement, the company I work for, acquired Morley from the two original owners back in '89, and we took it into today.
And have you kept the tradition of Morley going?
Yeah, in fact, Ray LeBeau, one of the original designers, he created optical wah-wahs. Instead of using a potentiometer, he uses a photocell and a light bulb, and we continue to do our stuff optically based on his original designs, but we've modernized them, obviously. And, Ray also had a tendency to, he just liked to do things differently. And so we've done things that way in our pedals by coming out with switchless wah-wahs that turn on and off automatically, using buffer circuits and things like that. We kind of keep that tradition of doing things differently that Ray started a long, long time ago.
Everybody knows the Morley Logo, which is a kind of a rock guy freaking out. Is there a rock kind of emphasis behind the pedal?
Well, this is going back to the early 70s. Ray and Marv LeBeau, the two brothers that own Morley, they commissioned, I think, an old Disney artist to draw a depiction of the Morley guy. And, it kind of looks like Ted Nugent to me, but I don't know what he based it on really, But as they call him the Freak, and we call him the Morley Man now, and it's this same guy you see here on the picture.
Well, he's really going for it, that's for sure. Could you talk about the range of pedals that you're offering here today?
Well, what we did is we wanted to release a range of mini pedals so people had a range of things to choose from. Many companies make minis, and we also have for many years, but we wanted to give people a choice of range. So we have some standard pedals, like a wah volume, and a switchless wah, which is auto on, auto off. Turn on and it goes automatically into bypass. And then beyond those, we have this custom shop pedals, which is the Kiko Laureiro switchless wah. Of course, Kiko is from the band Megadeth. And George Lynch's Dragon 2 in a mini with the cool Tigers graphics. And then, of course, Steve Vai's got a new Bad Horsey 2, and this has his artwork. In fact, this is Steve's original artwork, and we wrapped that around the pedal. So it's a great tribute to his art.
One of the things that I associate with Morley pedals is really rugged, really durable, really good build quality. Could you talk about that?
Yeah, we use cold roll steel housings. We pick, every component is hand picked for quality and for sound, and every little thing makes a difference, so you got to pay attention to detail. We make all our stuff in the U.S., all hand built and hand assembled, one by one, tested by a musician, and so we know what it means to want good tone and to deliver the goods, and it's got to last. People they don't want a pedal that breaks in 6 months.
There's this thing about old versus new. A lot of people like to say the old stuff sounds better. Have you tried to retain older sounds or create new effects?
I think we've taken the approach of maintaining the old sounds, but then adding new effects or new features that then take the old and bring it into today. Living on just saying, hey, all this old stuff is the best and nothing's going to replace it. No, you can augment it and change it and make it better and bring it into today, but still save that old school sound and add these new school features.
Is there some pedal that's, by the way, before I ask that question, what is this one here on the end with the artwork? That's a very interesting design.
The last one on the end?
Right.
This is the one where Steve Vai actually drew this artwork. He's an artist also in addition to being a great guitarist. And so we love the art so much that we actually wrapped it around the pedal.
That's a really great idea. Did Steve also tune the pedal?
In fact, this is a miniature version of his already existing Bad Horsey 2 pedal that he helped us tune many years. It's still one of our greatest selling pedals of all time, is Bad Horsey.
When you said one of the greatest, what is your best-selling pedal of all time?
Everybody's going to tell you the same thing. Ray Burton, who's the father of Cliff Burton, and he's a good friend of the company, he allowed us to release a power Fuzz Wah that his son Cliff used to use back in Metallica years and years ago. Well, when Cliff passed away, everybody kept asking us, are you ever going to do a Cliff pedal, And we were like, how are we going to do that? Well, with his help of his father, Ray, we were able to come out with a modern version of that Power Fuzz Wah, and that was, and will be probably the biggest selling pedal of all time for Morley. It's certainly the most talked about.
I gotcha. So in this show, you're featuring a certain pedal or the range of the smaller pedals?
A range of the smaller pedals. Our idea with this show is to say, yes, we have minis, but then we give you many choices and many features and looks to choose from.
Okay, Bill Wenslav, Morley Pedals, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thanks.